Divine powers are always working for us because we doing right. You tuned into the correct video. I'm about to talk to y'all about the third eye. For those of you who don't know what the third eye is, I'm about to explain all that. I'm about to explain how to open it. I'm about to explain what happens when you open it and all that stuff. So I don't know what y'all done heard about them out there, but chances are if you watching this video, your third eye probably already open, or your third eye is trying to open. Okay, I'm about to clear all that up right now. I'm Trenius Anderson. I'm your life coach. Thank you for tuning in. Star Seeds living in a star seed world. It's about to get hot. Somebody please turn on the AC for the boy. Let's get down into it. First and foremost, I want to go ahead and let y'all know my third eye is open. Okay, so I'm about to explain what it's all about. All right, now you probably have heard of pineal gland. The terminology pineal gland. You probably have seen the Eye of Horus or whatever, and you probably thought it was evil, the Illuminati or something like that. Ancient Egyptians painted hieroglyphs of the third eye. Okay, when people do like this, they are basically symbolizing the third eye. Okay, that's what people are. They don't even. Some people just do it because. Some people just do that just because everybody else is doing it. Some people just so dumb. They just doing it because they see other people doing it, and so they want to be cool, but they don't even really know the knowledge behind these hand signs. You understand? This hand sign is to symbolize the third eye, the Eye of Horus, okay? The Eye of Horus, and it's shaped the same way that my hand is, you know what I'm saying? So the ancient Egyptians, they painted a hieroglyph of an eye, and then it had the little long stem coming down from the eye, okay? That was basically giving us an understanding of what it was like in the middle part of our brain, okay? If you was to split the body in half, I was to split my body in half, you wasn't able to see my right side of my face, okay? You would see the replica of the hieroglyph that they painted, like in the structure of my anatomy, of my brain, okay? That inner part of your brain is called the pineal gland, okay? When it comes down to biology, okay? It's called a pineal gland. It's a gland on the center, inside the center of your head, okay? And it is also known as the seat of the soul. The seat of the soul, according to an author named Gary Zukav. If you haven't read any of Gary Zukav's books, I will put them books in the very bottom in the comment section. Those books are great. The Seat of the Soul, The Heart of the Soul. Purchase one of those books, okay? Those are the best books, one of the best books that I ever read. All right, anyway, let's continue on. So, in the world that we live in, okay, most people are considered asleep. That means they are living their life unconsciously, okay? So that means that they are just living in a mental program of what somebody taught them. So they don't even have any they don't have any identity of who they truly are as an individual. That's most people in the world. That's why the world is so chaotic, because most people, they don't even know who they are. That's why most people don't have a purpose, a goal, a dream, a vision, an objective that they're actually trying to achieve. That's why most people go to work, okay? Because they don't know that they are their own dream. Okay, they can create their own dream. All right. So when you want, the reason why people try to open their third eye, the reason why I open my third eye is because I wanted to change what I was experiencing in my everyday present reality. You know what I mean? I got tired of working. You know what I mean? Like, I got tired of seeing things be the same. I just ask myself all the time, every day. I just like, yo, why I gotta live like this? Why I can't have what I want to have? How can I get what I want to have? How can I achieve what I want to achieve? How can I have more money into my life? Like, I don't feel right. I don't feel like I should be a part of this cycle. You know what I mean? And so I started to think to myself, like, why I gotta be a part of this cycle? And you probably think the same thing too. That's why your third eye trying to open or is already open. You used to think to yourself all the time, like, yo, I don't want to live my life like this. And you just got fed up with the bull crap. And so what I did to open my third eye, and what you probably did to open your third eye if it's already open, is you got to go on the inside. Because, you're going to, like, back in the days when your third eye wasn't open, you was always complaining about everything outside of you, right? You was always complaining about the circumstances outside of you. Like, how can we change this? How can we make this world a better place? Like, that is wrong. Like, that's not right. They're not doing this right. And so when you get into a mode of just complaining all the time about like everyday life, you start to say to yourself like, damn, I'm tired of complaining. You know what I mean? And then that's when you go on the inside. And so when you want to open your third eye, what you got to do is you got to go on the inside. And when I say go on the inside, I don't mean like how the hell you going to go on the inside? I mean, that's impossible. When I say go on the inside is you got to self-develop. You got to reprogram your whole mind. Everything that you have been taught ever since you was a kid, you got to reprogram all that shit. Okay? Because people taught you what they knew. People taught you what they think. People taught you to believe what they believe. People put shit inside of you that ain't even a part of you. That's why a lot of people so fucked up right now, because they doing shit that it ain't even got nothing to do with them. You know what I mean? And they spend their whole life in prison. They wonder why the hell they did it. Because you was raised by a convict, bruh. You was raised by a convict, but you don't even realize that the reason why you act the way you act was because you was raised by a bunch of thugs. You see what I'm saying? So when you continuously self-develop all the time, and when I say self-develop, what I mean is you gotta read books, man. All the knowledge that you're trying to discover about yourself, about this life, it's all in books. That's why they put it in books, because don't nobody read no more. Okay, think I'm lying. Who the last person that you know that got books in their house that you actually seen them read? Who's the last person that you actually seen read? Scratching my head. I don't know. People don't read no more. You ain't never seen none of your family members grab no books. You ain't never seen nobody walking in a room on nobody and they reading a damn book, because people don't read no more. Okay? But anyway, the real true knowledge is inside of books, man. I still read to this day. You understand? But let's continue on. So you self-develop by going internal. You're going on the inside. And so what you want to do is you want to constantly read, get the knowledge of the things that you're trying to accomplish. Get the knowledge on what you want to do with your life. Get the knowledge on life. You know, get the knowledge on the ecosystems. Get your knowledge on the atmosphere and all the ozone layers, the stratosphere. Get your knowledge on space. Get your knowledge on nutrition. Get knowledge on everything in the world. Okay, the more you dig into the knowledge that is supplied to you based on you going to get it for yourself, okay, you will begin to internalize, okay? And what it will do is it will arouse the pineal gland, the third eye inside your head, which is AKA the seat of the soul. Because it's like your soul is being fueled with the things that it's supposed to have for itself. Knowledge, okay? It's inside of your soul. Knowledge is inside of your genetics and your DNA. The soul thirsts for knowledge all the time. You are always thirsting for knowledge. That's what people live their whole life doing every single day. It's thirsting for something that they need to know how to do, because that's what the soul thirsts for, knowledge. So when I began to like chase more knowledge and I began to read more books and stuff, my third eye opened. My third eye opened like in a snap of a finger, in a twinkling of an eye. My life literally changed in one day. And I still remember that day, and I will never ever forget how it happened, when it happened, what happened, okay? But anyway, yeah, my third eye open. It's when your third eye open, it's kind of like a light bulb going off in your head. Like it's like a light bulb going off, and it's like you automatically just become illuminated to the point that you just know things. Like you just automatically just know things. And you don't even know what you know. You just know things. It's like, this is life. When you open your third eye, you see life for what it really is. Now, there's a good side and there's a bad side to open your third eye. Now, of course, when you open your third eye, you be extremely smart, very ingenious, very intelligent, crazy, sophisticated. But at the same time, it's like a bad side to it at the same time, because it's like you got to see all this shit for what it is, and you got to be able to know how to deal with it, okay? It's like seeing the truth every day. You see the truth, but at the same time, you got to be so humble in the knowledge that you have received from opening your third eye and having your third eye open. All the knowledge that you do see, everything that you do see in the world that's really the truth, Because when you open your third eye, you see the real shit for what it really is. You see people for who they really is. You see events for what they really are. You see occurrences and circumstances and situations for what they really are. Even though it might be some smoke screens on top of it, it might be some deceptive shit, and everybody's believing in the deceptive shit, but you're like, okay, I see the real shit of what's going on. You got to be the type of person that is so humble when your third eye is open that you don't even react to things that you see once your third eye is open. That's the bad part about having your third eye open. It's like you got to be able to sleep knowing that there are literally demons out here inside of people. Like literally. Like you got to live with that all your life. You can't never go back. Once you open your third eye, you can't never go back to living your old life no more, to being who you truly are. Okay? And it ain't you selling your soul. It's you waking up to the truth about life. Okay? It's a good thing to open your third eye, but many are called and chosen are few. It's a lot of people out here. It might be your family members, your friends, or whatever, whoever it may be. They not mentally stable for their third eye to be open. They not mentally stable. Many are called, but chosen are few. A lot of people are not ready to see the truth in life. And even if they try to understand, listen, this shit deep. Okay, listen. It's supernatural beings out here in different dimensions and stuff. They select people who they want to know the truth about the world and life. They select you, naturally selected, okay? People don't just get their third eye open because, oh, I want my third eye to be open. If your third eye is trying to come open right now, or if you already have your third eye open, you was naturally selected by beings or higher powers that way are above you in a different dimension, okay? They looked on you and they said, they're gonna bless you. That's what it's all about. Because you can try to open your third eye. You can't even open it if you try to. You'll go crazy. You'll start freaking out. You'll start going, like, having panic attacks. Like, a lot of people cannot unlock that door, no matter how hard they try. That's why you can be extremely rich. You can be extremely wealthy. That shit don't matter when it come down to knowing the truth. It don't matter. That's not real knowledge. Real knowledge is knowing who God is and knowing the truth about the world and reality as it exists. Okay? So when you open your third eye, this is something that you got to be prepared for. Okay? You got to be prepared for this. You got to be selected. You got to be chosen. You got to be the one. Just like how they called Neo on the phone in the Matrix. He was chosen. They called him. He didn't know he was going to get a call from Morpheus. They just chose him. They said, dude, we think that you have the potential to be the leader of the free world. And that's what happened. And it's the same way with opening your third eye. So I told you, this is how you open your third eye. This is what happened when you open your third eye. And it's a great thing. Don't get me wrong. I know this video probably gave off some weird vibes or whatever, but hey, it's a good thing to have your third eye open, man. My third eye been open for years now, man. And you know, there be times, you know, where I do kind of, you know, there are many times and instances where I do kind of like trip out a little bit, you know, psychologically start to, you know, get a little bit, you know, what's the word for it? Like sometimes I get a little bit like, you know, uneven, shaky, paranoid, stuff like that. Like I get real paranoid a lot because you never know what's going to happen, you know, and but at the same time, it's like you have all divine powers because divine powers are always working for us because we doing right. It's your boy Tren, living in the starseed world, looking for my star girl. Shouts out to everybody out there that's watching this video right now. Thank y'all. Love y'all so much. Life ain't nothing. It's just donuts. I don't even know why about this shit. They said this was some designer shit, Tren. I was like, all right, I'll put it on the video. But anyway, I love y'all. Miami, here I come. I'm coming down there to the MIA in the sunshine with the palm trees. Love y'all so much. Y'all already know what I'm wearing. Puka Shea Body Butter. Puka Pure and Simple. Get yours in the comment section below. The first link, you're going to see where it says Puka Shea Butter and Body Cream. Get that. Shouts out to everybody out there. This is an exclusive Rim team member that hit that join button beside the subscribe button. I'm going to send y'all some more behind the scenes pics, I also, in the merch part, got the new shirts, the All Lives Matter and the Black Lives Matter. But you know that Black Lives can't matter. Well, you know that all lives can't matter until Black Lives Matter. Y'all keep that in mind. All lives do matter, but Black lives gotta matter too, okay? So get your new merch in the very bottom in the merch section. I love y'all so much, man. Make sure you subscribe to my channel by clicking my face icon right there. Click that face icon and make sure that you have the bell notification turned on so you can be notified every time Trend upload new videos every single day, man. Life ain't nothing. It's just a piece of cream, man, and some donuts. Love y'all so much, man. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.